Today on Marilyn, one of our viewers has a secret.
I don't really want anyone to know that my bedroom and my closet are a hot mess.
But she has no idea what's coming.
Surprise!
Marilyn's setting her up for a stunning space makeover with Alexis Hans and Ramzan Kachi.
Oh my God!
Plus, Charles wants to know if you can keep a secret.
As soon as you say to someone, don't tell, as human beings, we just can't wait to tell somebody.
And Vijaya Silveraju shares 4 French cooking secrets that you just can't keep to yourself. All this and more
Marilyn, come on!
starts right now. And now here she is, Marilyn Denis.
Today's show is all about secrets. Not only are some of your favorite experts going to reveal a fun secret about themselves they've never shared before, but we're also going to learn the rules about keeping and telling secrets. And who do we bring in first? He knows all about that. Please welcome Charles and Butler. All right, have a seat. Everyone sit down. Okay, let's talk about secrets. What's your secret?
My secret?
Yeah, you're going to share a secret.
Okay, so my secret is whenever I go home to have dinner with my mother,
Right.
she still complains that I don't know how to eat at the table, corrects my manners, and says to me, Charles, how can you teach this when you don't do it properly yourself?
No! That's your biz!
Well, she's always like, there's always something. She's
Yeah,
very,
yeah.
very particular, and so, which is one of the reasons why I learned
Yeah.
to eat at the table. And so that's one of her things is she thinks I don't eat well at the table.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. You can't tell many people that, but now all of Canada knows.
So,
All of Canada knows.
so just between
Yeah.
you, me, and
The
Canada.
rest of Canada.
Exactly.
Now, it is tough to keep a secret. I ask people not, they go, I got to tell you something, but don't tell anybody.
Yep.
I go, please don't tell me. Because my brain can't remember top secret at all. I can't remember. It'll just come up in conversation. So it makes me a little nervous. So I ask people not to do that
Yeah.
because it puts me, I think, in harm's way and them in harm's way for sure.
Yes, absolutely.
So why is it tough to keep a secret, do you think?
I think as soon as you say to someone, don't tell, it's, as human beings, we just can't wait to tell somebody.
That's right.
And, it also, I think, deflects on our life. Maybe we don't think our life is so interesting. It's like, oh, you'll never believe, Marilyn, what I heard about, someone
so.
else.
Yeah, yeah.
And so it kind of deflects ourselves, but it kind of, a little bit of that titillation. And as human beings, we love that.
We do, we really do. We're going to answer some of your questions concerning secrets right now. Jenny emails, I divulged a secret to a really good friend, and I recently found out that she shared it with another in a group. I'm so upset. How do I deal with her? How do I deal with her? And that's a tough one.
It
right?
is.
First of all, I think you're mad at yourself for telling the secret in the first place.
Yes.
Because maybe that person was known not to, but I'm going to trust her one more time to tell her that secret, right?
What I think,
Do people
but
like
what I
that?
think is funny is that we just talked about how, when we tell a secret, it makes us want to tell somebody else. But we actually can't wait, I think, also to tell someone a secret.
Right.
Because I think it also makes us feel kind of close and kind of just between
Important.
you and me. Exactly.
And important.
I love that word.
Yeah. So what does she do about this
I
group
think
situation?
she needs to talk to her friends separately, not
Yeah.
in the group,
Yeah.
and just say, you know what?
Yeah.
It really kind of hurt my feelings when you did that or put me in an awkward position, and I'd appreciate it if you don't, you could try to be respectful and don't do it again.
Right. And just not to make them feel bad because
Well-
they feel badly already.
Well, I think, make them feel a little bad. I mean, you
They
don't
will
let them
feel badly
get off,
already. But no, but
scot-free.
I'm saying not to yell at them.
I completely agree.
Because they
not to yell
will
at them.
feel badly already.
And don't embarrass them. And that's why I say don't do it in front of the group. Don't say in front of the whole group, why did you tell the secret that I told you to everybody?
Now, a lot of people,
That
when they
just
get
makes it
mad at people, they go, how would you like it if I went in front of a group and told that secret? And you go, no, that's not the answer either. Just say, remember the thing that I told you.
Exactly.
Just know that was really important that you didn't tell anybody. But now I know something.
Yes.
I know something about you, Jenny says. I can't share secrets with you.
Right.
If she's that angry.
And I love how you said that. I can't share secrets with you if you
But I
can't
know
keep
that
them.
about you, and that's okay. I still care about you as a friend, but doing it in the group was really uncomfortable. Lucas is in the audience. Where are you?
Hi there.
What's your question?
I was wondering if there's ever an acceptable time to keep a secret.
You mean like time limit?
If it's okay, if it's acceptable, if there's a good secret that you can
If there's
keep, I
an
guess.
expiry date?
That's a great question. I think if it's a secret, it's a secret. It's not up to you. You know, if you said to me, for example, Charles, I'm going to have a second child. Don't tell anyone until I announce it. Then, you know, I need to be able to keep it.
Sure.
And then I can say, oh my God, Marilyn told me, and I was waiting. I couldn't wait for her to announce it so that I could also.
Yeah.
So then I think it's a great way to kind of, to do. But I think otherwise, you got to keep it.
Yeah. You do. This one is from Sarah. My husband told me that a really good friend of ours is cheating on his wife, and I feel obligated to tell her because we are very close, or we're close, but my husband has sworn to secrecy, and if it were me, I would want to know. What do I do?
This one's actually very clear for me. I have absolutely no doubt what I would do.
Okay, go for it.
For me, my advice would be you absolutely do not say anything. So the wife cannot go and tell her friend, you know, your husband's having an affair. And the reason I believe very strongly in that is because you don't know what the relationship and the agreement is between that couple. Maybe they have an open marriage. Maybe they decide to do certain things on the side that we don't know about.
Yeah.
And, you know, your husband has found out by accident, or it's just kind of, it's happened. But I think that getting involved in someone else's marriage and in their personal things is a mistake. It'll make her feel uncomfortable. So some people have an open marriage, and that's okay. Some people don't. But I personally don't think you should get involved.
Okay. I'm terrible at keeping secrets, says Diane on Facebook, yet people want to share them with me all the time. Because you know what, Diane, you look like a trusting person. So how can I tell them to stop sharing? There are people that you just feel like you've got to tell everything to, right?
And I think she's got to tell the truth. She'd say, I'm happy to hear your secret, but I can't promise you that I can keep it.
Right.
And so it's up to you. So keep her the secret, beware.
Yeah, that's what like I said at the beginning.
Exactly.
Just stop right there, okay? Although I really want to hear it, but stop right there.
But I still want to hear it, exactly.
Right. Well, thank you for navigating that with us. You're going to be with us for the rest of the show. It is no secret. It is no secret that I am obsessed with organizing.
Yes.
Obsessed. In fact, I could be vice president of Butler School because I'm so good at it. So when I heard about the ugly little secret one of our viewers was keeping, I knew I had to help. Watch this.
Hi, my name's Shelly Ann, and I'm kind of keeping a secret from my family and friends. My fiance and I moved here to Toronto. Basically, we're renovating our home, and our downstairs, we've made an effort to really clean it up and make it look, you know, modern and reflect our personalities, but my bedroom and my closet are a hot mess. It's got some baby blue wallpaper, circa 1980 something, maybe when I was born. Our closet is not big enough to fit any of our clothes. So now all of my stuff is in the room in baskets, and all of his stuff is in another room on the floor. We should be cohabitating together, can't figure it out. We sleep amongst our clothes. We kind of throw down a little mattress pad and like make a bed for ourselves. I don't really want anyone to know that upstairs is just not at all close to the downstairs. You know, like we just keep all the doors shut. I really want it to be a place to kind of get away. I need help just kind of making that come true. Like I don't know where to start.
We're gonna go see Shelly Ann. She doesn't know I'm gonna be here. This is so funny. Her video was so wonderful and so vibrant, and she really has a lot on the go. And I thought, you know what? I'm gonna go in there and do some troubleshooting to help her along.
And so,
Shelly Ann, Marilyn Denis. Get out here. Come here, you. Surprise! Shelly Ann's reaction, absolute shock. Like I thought, what's going through her head right now? Would she do what I would do? Go, damn it, I should have cleaned up the kitchen. Can you show me what you got inside?
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I saw the footage, now I gotta see the real thing. I can't believe the real thing. Okay.
but Marilyn, this is my...
Boy, she wasn't kidding that she needed some help. She's got stuff all over the place. I don't know how she navigates that room. So right here, what are we talking about here?
So I just kind of shift everything. Like, I mean, these workout clothes, Marilyn, the more and more that I'm showing Marilyn what's happening with the laundry baskets is the more and more that I'm realizing that my system's ridiculous. So
Wow. Don't even talk to me about the shoe mess that's in that closet. Do you understand that we have to do an intervention? Do you understand that we have to change your life? So I've called in 2 fantastic people. Who's at the door? Who's at the door?
who are her people? Like, I watched the show, but her people could be anyone.
Look who's here! My squad!
Ramson and Alexis are at the door, so I don't feel like this is real. Like, this is happening right now.
Are you shocked?
I am.
Very shocked?
You and I are gonna have
I
an
just came to
argument,
say
I know
hi.
it. I know. No, you get back in here.
What I think of the living situation, she could definitely use our help. We're going to make over her life.
Now the experts are here, so we're going to take care of it for her.
So Alexis is having a chat with Shelly-Ann about how she envisions her wardrobe, and I have to talk to Ramson about how we both envision this room. This is what concerns me.
My plan is to give her lots of storage space. So I'm thinking wardrobe cabinets, new bed, and we're going to make it happen.
Plan has been made, everything is in the works. We got to get going right now.
So the first team that's in there is Certapro painters. They're going to come in, strip the wallpaper, paint all the walls, ceiling now, and also all the trim.
There's a big job to be done. Alexis and Ramson are the right people to do it. We got to refresh this whole room so she'll want to be in there and enjoy it. All right, please welcome Ramson Tachi, everybody. I'm obsessed by organization.
Yes,
you know
you
that.
are.
I really
I know
am.
that.
And we're going to see throughout the show, like how you tackled her room. And when you looked at that space, though, like what did you think first of all?
Well, it was, you said it best. It was like organized chaos. It was just,
yeah.
but it wasn't really a usable space though, right?
Right.
You know, I look at that and I see my daughter's room. I'm like, how do you live in here?
I don't know how people live in there. I know. Now we're talking about secrets today. What is your best kept secret?
Secrets.
To
That's
share on national
such a
television.
tough one. Yeah. Well, you know, it's so funny. Speaking of my daughter, her and a few other people always comment on the fact that I'm so intimidating looking. And I'm not. I'm not intimidating, but they say I'm intimidating. So the secret is that I'm really not. I'm actually like, I love romantic movies. And people don't know that. So I'm not as tough as I look.
So like The Notebook?
The Notebook's my favorite one.
Yeah! I think that's great. Thank you for revealing. Now we're going to talk about turning and adding like great
Closets.
closets
Yeah.
to your space to make it more organized and that you feel good when you're going through your stuff.
Right. So you've got such a small space. How do you make the most out of it?
Right. Exactly.
And it's about a couple of things. Listen, if you got a big closet, it's great to have a bench and an island. But if you don't have that space, how do you make the most out of what you've got? So shoes are a big thing.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have a lot of shoes, and a lot of people have a lot of shoes. How do you organize them? A system like this is a great way. This is from Panasonic.
Oh, yeah.
But wait, you're going to give a bigger ooh once I do this.
Why?
Because this pulls out, and on the other side,
Oh,
there's
that's
more.
about, come on!
So it doubles up because the
that's
shelves
cool.
stagger, and
Yeah.
then you get the most amount of use out of that space.
Yeah.
So this is only about 15 inches deep, but once you start to flip it around, you got almost 44 pairs of shoes in there
on.
that you get in that tiny
Do you
little space.
love that?
Right?
You want that.
How do you like that? Let's talk about the valet rod. So when I get ready in the morning, I like to take what I'm gonna wear and just put it out. So
Sure.
usually I have to drape it somewhere, but I love the valet rod because you can start to hang your shirt, your pants, or everything you're gonna wear.
Okay.
If you're wearing a suit, whatever
yeah.
you're gonna wear, you hang it on
Ready.
here. And when you're done, you can just take it away, and your hangers can stay there till the end of the day, whatever. So it's such a convenient
That's good for a
little
laundry room.
accessory everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere, because
Yeah.
it retracts and it's out of the way,
Sure.
and it's great for hanging things.
Wonderful,
Right? So
I
the
like
valet
that.
rod's a great accessory.
Okay.
And then you've got areas where your ceilings are high. So why not capitalize on all that space? So if you got tall ceiling space, use an accessory like this from Richelieu that actually allows you to pull that upper rod down so you don't have to worry about reaching it, so you can access all the clothes, and then when you're done, it goes back up, and you
That's
still have
great.
plenty of room for another rod underneath. So now you're capitalizing on the height and getting
it.
full hanging, double hanging in your closet
Okay.
space.
What's this
And then-
about LED?
Accessories are another great thing. So lighting in a closet is always difficult to do. So I love the lit closet rods. So these are hanging rods, and they have lights built into them. So just with the
so you can see what you're-
having LEDs available
Yeah.
makes it so great.
I love it. Making your life easier. We're going into luxury now. What's the next thing?
Speaking of accessories, watches are a big thing.
Yeah.
And
they're coming back.
Well, they're coming back, and a lot of people invest a lot of money in watches.
Oh, yeah.
And so they have ones that are the automatic winding ones, or
Sure.
that you have to wear and wind as
Yes.
you walk around.
Yeah.
So it's a nuisance when you pick it up out of the drawer and you got to adjust the time again. So to keep it wound up, you need a mechanism. And I find more and more we're putting these accessories into closets. So this one is from Amazon.ca. It's a Wolf brand, and you can easily just put this in a closet, or you can get this component and build it into a panel. Your watch goes onto here.
What do you mean?
Well, just the band wraps around here,
got it,
right?
got
So
it.
you see it's flexible.
Okay.
And then you put it in, and this rotates at the right frequency to keep that watch wound. So when you go to put it on, it's already wound and never loses its wind,
So you
right?
have no excuse. If people know that you have this, you cannot be late.
Yes, that's right. And then another thing is, you've got a beautiful closet. Why not have a little bit more beauty in the shelves and the lining and so on and so forth? I love to line the shelves, especially the shoe shelves or places where you put purses,
Yeah,
very
right.
expensive purses,
Yeah.
with nice fabrics that are soft,
Yeah.
that look beautiful.
Or even when you've got a drawer with jewelry.
Right,
That
like
really is nice.
a velour kind
That's
of
really nice.
really
Yeah,
soft
very nice.
fabric. And then even ones like this that are like cork.
Wow.
Right? So then now you can take this and you can put it in the door itself. So the door has a recessed panel.
Yes.
So cut these, maybe something like a chagrin, and put it in the door for a little bit more interest. So now you can make
Yeah.
it beautiful.
It's your
You
little
make
room.
things last, so your
Right.
purses and things like that don't wear as you put them on the shelf and
Yeah,
pull them off.
got it.
And it looks pretty.
Very
So,
good. For a
there you
list
go.
of all these products, go to Marilyn.ca. You're going to hang around. We'll be
Yes.
right back. Stay with us.
Coming up, Alexis is sharing the easy ways to edit down what you've already got. Plus, she's sharing a secret that leaves even Marilyn surprised. Stay tuned.
So today's show is all about secrets. Shelly Ann wrote to us about how she's been keeping her it's an organized but dated bedroom and chaotic closet a secret from her family friends. So this closet is not really great. And since I love organizing, as you know I do, don't you? I decided to surprise her with a makeover. So step one to any closet makeover is editing your existing wardrobe. Alexis had her job cut out for her. Here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Watch this.
I'm not sure if Shelly Ann ever edited her closet. There's a lot of stuff to go through, and I can tell there's a lot of old clothes here she hasn't worn in a long time. Shelly Ann, you've got a lot of clothes. I actually had to bring it downstairs just so we have more room here. I want to edit. Are you going to trust me?
I do. This has to happen.
Here are my rules. Number one tip that I always use is I want everything in your closet. I want you to love it. So I can pick up a few things. This is the easiest way to get rid of a lot of stuff really quick. What do you think about
I love those pants.
What are they?
I bought them in Thailand. They're like home pants. They're my favorite. I love them.
I love that. I love that there's a huge smile on your face when you see them. So that's kind of what I want your look to be when you look at every item in your closet. Show me something you know you don't like, you never wear.
It
All
was
right.
purchased for me.
Okay.
I would never wear it.
So it's-
sorry, whoever bought it.
Yeah.
I think the spinning situation with Alexis is going to be perfect.
When you see this, do you like this?
I love that.
Me too, it's fun. Who cares if there's a lot of print in your closet or a lot of color and it doesn't perfectly match? As long as you feel good in your clothes, I think that's what's most important. Love it or leave it. Another tip that I love to do that gets rid of a lot of clothes fast is just get rid of duplicates. Okay, so you're a t-shirt girl, right? You're a dancer. How many do you think you have? 80?
Maybe
100?
more. I've got quite a bit of t-shirts here.
Whatever's in the best condition, keep those and get rid of the ones that are kind of worn and looking old. Don't tell her, but I'm getting rid of at least half of her t-shirt. Okay, my last tip is I love that you're organized in bins, so you're halfway there, but this doesn't work for me. I really feel that if you don't see your clothes, then you're never gonna wear them. I almost hang as much as you can. Like when you go to your closet, you can see everything at once, so you're not gonna wear the same things over and over.
I am 100% in a rotation of the same clothing because I just can't find anything.
Okay, Shelly Ann, I hope you trust me because I'm gonna go through your entire closet myself and get rid of a few things. Maybe
I
more.
want to do that. I want to go through her closet. How'd it go? The thought of Shelly Ann being without suitcases to live out of, without laundry baskets, will make for a more beautiful Canada, and this host will be able to sleep at night. Did you find a little something out about her that I do not know?
She has a pair of hair and pants, and I know you like them.
Love?
Yeah, so we're keeping those.
Okay, good, good. Now that the consultations on space and clothing have been made, I got to take Shelly Ann out so she can be wowed by the big reveal. We gotta go because they gotta get this makeover done. Bye, Alexis.
See you, Marilyn. See you, Shelly-Ann. I have to go through every item of clothes. I'm gonna be here forever. Marilyn, you owe me.
So, I mean, how was editing for you when you first sat down with Alexis? Was it tough to decide what you're going to keep, what you're going to get rid of?
A little bit overwhelming, but
Yeah.
truthfully, I wanted it to happen, so
Yeah.
I welcomed it. I was like,
Yeah.
if this is going to happen, then
Yeah.
let's just do it.
Did you forget about some pieces, though, that
Absolutely.
you had?
Things I found I forgot I owned, and I'm like, yes, I remember that.
I remember that
and
one.
it still looks great.
That's good, that's good. So it is time for you to go backstage.
Yes.
We'll see the reveal coming up. Shelly-Ann's leaving. We've got an outfit ready for Shelly-Ann that Alexis has put together. An outfit that Shelly-Ann didn't even think about that was in her closet that you did.
She had some amazing pieces,
I
but I
know.
don't think she just literally went
Yeah.
to her t-shirts every day.
Yeah,
so.
it's overwhelming, though. I think you kind of need somebody else to come in and have, you know,
You do.
a good fresh pair of eyes to say, that does not look good on you, that looks tired, and that's a great outfit,
You do.
right?
By yourself, it's too intimidating. And honestly, the first step is to take everything out of your closet so it can be super overwhelming
Yeah.
to start.
Right.
So grab a girlfriend and do
Hey,
it.
before we get started, Secret Day, and what is
Oh,
your
no.
secret? Today, she
I
thought I was
hoping
going to
we'd
forget
skip
about that.
this one, yeah.
What is your secret that you want to share to all of Canada and your parents are watching?
I know this doesn't make me sound like a bad person, but okay, so I'm a stylist. I love to have unique pieces in my closet. Some pieces that no one else has, because I love when
Right.
people say, where'd you get that? And I won't tell you. So I have a couple pieces in my closet where if I find it, like these sunglasses, I literally go around town and I buy them out.
You do get it!
So that no one can wear them. Is that terrible?
No, that's what you do. That's what you do. Hey, listen, when I was
All right.
growing up, my mother said never tell anybody where you bought stuff, right?
No.
Because they would get the same thing. But now, like, we're going, hey, I got it here, I got it there. But not you.
Well, yeah.
Not you.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes.
You've got some great closet ideas because we're going to do that right now. So give us some ideas
Well,
for it.
just for organizing your closet,
Yeah.
I think the first thing you need to start with is to make your closet beautiful because they're pretty drab and we got clothes everywhere. So first step, you're going to go there every day. You want to have fun while you're in there in your closet.
Yeah.
So wallpaper, great
Yeah.
idea. I know Ramson talked about lining it for protection
Sure
with the
thing
different
about putting it in
fabrics.
the back, right?
Just for decor. So you can see here, if you have the back of your
Oh, yeah.
closet, you can
Yeah.
do the whole back of your closet in
Yeah.
a beautiful pattern.
And in some cases, I know too, if you wanted to, you could put it on Bristol board on a shelf, like on a
Yeah.
shelf, and just tuck it in the back so you don't make a commitment to the back of the shelf.
Yeah, that's
right?
true. And pick a color you
Make it
love,
happy.
have fun with it. Also,
Yeah.
you can brighten up your closet because
Right.
it can get pretty dark in there.
Okay.
Another thing is lighting again.
Yeah.
So an easy way you can do for those high shelves is just these push lighting. Oh, yeah, it worked. So there you go. That's great for your tall shelves because you can't see your bags, your hats that you usually store above. So I think those are about $5 each. Really quick, you can just
I
stick
like
them on.
that. That's really helpful.
Non-permanent, so you can move them around or
Great.
change
How
them
does
up
that
as you
stick
like
on there?
to.
How does that stick on there?
Well,
Little
this one, you
stickies.
can add one of those little, I just get double-sided tape.
Yeah.
Carpet tape would
Got
work
it.
too, yeah.
Got
and then
it.
that
Okay.
would stick up.
Okay, next, what's this table all about?
Okay, so something I really like to have fun with is finding cool new ways to organize.
Sure.
So I'm gonna get you to help me here.
Sure, absolutely.
We all have these baseball caps.
Yeah, I love my
Your
baseball
boyfriend or
caps.
husband does too. So
Yeah.
hold on to maybe just one of those.
Yeah, okay.
You just get shower rings at your dollar store, clip them in just like that, and then instead of hanging it on a hook or something,
Right.
hold on. You can literally just hook them onto a hanger, and then that way you're not taking up wall space. You're just taking up a little bit of hanging space in your closet.
How many hats do a lot of guys have? This is a good idea.
Really easy, and you
This
just
is a
hang
good
it back
idea.
up.
And you know, scarves too.
Oh, and scarves. So actually, I have one already
you have
made
one scarf.
here,
Look
so
at the
we can
scarf
switch.
idea.
Same thing with the shower rings. You just put in the scarves.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, and then, sometimes you put on a hook and you just layer them over.
Yeah.
You can't see them. This
You
is a
can't
great
see
way
them.
to keep them separate.
Oh, I like that idea a lot.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Okay.
that's one
thank
of my
you.
favorites.
What's the next
Gonna
thing?
put
I'll
that
put this
over
over here. Okay.
Okay, next bit is, your keychain, also a carabiner. So you have to go oversized for this little style hack here.
Right.
So this is how I organize belts so you don't take up a lot of space too.
Okay, this is
Because
brilliant.
you put them in a shelf and you never see them again. So you just literally loop in your belts there on the carabiner, and then you can hang this on your closet rack. So it goes right with
Where
your
do I
clothes.
get that?
This one, stores like, equipment stores like Sport Check. You can go to Mount Equipment Co-op if you want.
What's it really for?
This is probably for rock climbing. Yeah. But maybe don't try that at home.
Don't take it out of someone's kit when they're about to go rock climbing. They need that.
Yeah,
Okay.
get a new one.
Okay, next up.
Okay, just gonna put this here. Okay, this one's really fun. So this is another little trick I use. There's a lot of horizontal space, but we don't use up the vertical space. So this is just a chain. You can get this at your hardware store. Can you
Right.
hold that one
Sure,
for
I
me?
can. Yep.
So you just put an S hook. You can buy at the same shop.
Okay.
So that goes on your closet rack. Okay.
Yeah.
And then when you have thin T-shirts, you just hook it in. Here we go. And you're going to use your vertical space, not your horizontal space. This would work really well if you have, you know where you have long areas for
Yes.
dresses, but you don't have that many dresses.
Right.
Take
Here
use
you
of the
go.
space
See how
with
nice
this.
that looks? I love that. That's a great idea. Yeah. So what is this?
Okay, well, this is one of my favorite things in a closet. It's the Conair Extreme Steamer.
Woohoo!
If you know me, I buy everybody a steamer for their birthday, so you
Yes.
already have one. So I'm just gonna click it on here. What's great about it, it's a dual heat system, so it gives out dry steam, penetrates thicker fabrics easier, and it's gonna get out the wrinkles 5 times faster than ironing. So
Wow.
what my tip here really is you take your cloth, you don't have,
Can I do that? Let's steam these right now.
okay, let's go.
Okay.
Okay, so first thing is you don't have time in the morning, so I want you to steam after you do your laundry, and I want you to put them in your closet so they're ready to go.
Yeah.
Super easy, and you know what steam is great? It doesn't damage your fabrics like ironing can because it gets too hot. Steam
Right.
won't damage any fabric, so
Right.
you're safe to use it pretty much on everything.
Yeah, right.
So there you go, really easy.
Very good. Guess what,
And
everybody?
then it's
You're
ready
all
to
going to
go
go home with the Conair handheld fabric steamer. Very handy. Okay. Next.
Literally the best way.
So T-shirts.
Okay, t-shirts. Everybody has a ton. Shelly Ann had about 80.
Yeah, yeah.
So a new way to fold them is actually, so you can see them, instead of piling them on top of each other, you can just see here, you're just
Yeah.
folding them
Then
and
you
laying
can
them right
see what
beside each
they're all
other.
about.
So you can see all your t-shirts
Sure.
here.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna show you quickly how to fold them.
Okay.
It's not a science, so you just fold it in half first, lengthwise.
Yeah.
Tuck those sleeves in. And then you're just gonna do double because you want it to be a little bit more sturdy, or maybe even 3 times, depends on the t-shirt.
Yeah.
And then you're just gonna slip
Tuck
it in there.
And tuck it in. And then use your steamer when you take it out. Am I right, everybody?
Yeah. That's really fun for t-shirts.
Okay, let's do this one really fast.
Okay, cool. Another quick one is using a shelf bracket, this one.
Oh, yeah, and
So
then
you buy these maybe at IKEA
Sure.
or something.
Yeah.
Turn it upside down.
Yep.
So you're just gonna do that. You're gonna nail it into the wall, and then you
Perfect.
can use that as storage outward
Right.
instead of just on your clothing rack. So if you have an area of space with no rack, that would work
That's
really
a
well.
great idea. A lot of this stuff is good for a laundry room, too. And what about this?
Okay, magazine holders.
Okay.
We all have these in our offices. Great way to store flat shoes or flip-flops.
Yep.
You lose them when you throw them in
Yep.
the bottom of the closet. Can't
That's
find
right.
2. So you can literally keep them together, throw them in there, and then if you see behind, we just stored a whole bunch. You could put that on a shelf or in the bottom of
Look
your
at
closet.
that. That's perfect. Look at that.
and
I
it keeps
love.
the pairs together.
That's a good idea. Good Tara.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about purses.
Yeah. Oh.
Let's talk about
Well, you
purses.
got your purses.
Because we hang out purses. I feel like Mary Poppins.
You got a lot of purses.
Okay.
One more.
Okay, Mary Poppins. Okay, so thank you to my dear friend Oprah. We're not friends. No, I mean, I like her, and I met her once, but we're really not friends. But I got so inspired that she did this. Thank you to Peter Walsh, too, who's a good friend of mine. He is a good friend of mine. Just fold the bags, everybody.
Yeah, people, they
Fold
kind
the
of leave
bags.
them,
And
but
when
you can
fold
fold
the
them,
bags.
and they're gonna
Yeah.
last longer because they're
Yeah.
not gonna get as much wear and
Yeah,
tear
this
in
is
your
the end that
closet.
you would see in your closet, right? What about this bag,
Yeah,
you
how
say?
would you
How
fold
is
that
that
one?
possible? Well, that's so easy, everybody. You just do this. Okay?
Okay.
And then this one is great because it is flat. I know it's kind of I'm kind of cheating on this one, but I fold it like this. Okay, and this is good, like that.
And you want to store this one on a shelf, right?
On a
Marilyn?
shelf,
Yeah.
absolutely. And
Okay,
then,
last, a bucket bag if you guys have bucket bags.
okay?
Should I try this?
Yeah, absolutely. Try this at home.
Because when they're weird shapes, you think you have to hang them, but just fold them down, press down the bottom to keep
Ta-da!
the circle.
Thank you, Alexis. Thank you, Oprah. We got to take a break. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back to our secret show. It is reveal time, everybody. So after I ambush Shelly Ann at her home. I brought in these two, Alexis and Ranson, to help me overhaul her dated bedroom and out-of-control closet. Here is the big payoff. Here we go.
The process has been great. I think the room was obviously a disaster, but it had some sense of organization to it. I've got to get all the rest of the components in.
He takes his time up there. I've been downstairs organizing the wardrobe because I can't get in there. He's still building stuff.
As long as Alexis stays out of my way, things get done. She gets the last 15 minutes to pull it together.
Yeah, you have the easy job.
Yeah, I don't think so. Well, we're finished. I think there's pressure with Shelly Ann seeing it for one, but definitely with Marilyn.
She trusts us, that's why she brought us in, so we just want to make sure we make her proud.
hoping.
Yeah.
I trust those two, but I have lost sleep over this.
Everything else.
Oh, she's here. All right,
Come on in.
Mare.
I walked into that room and I look over to Alexis and Ranson and they got big smiles on their faces. And they should, because it's awesome. It looks so good.
You know, I gotta say, I'm not surprised because I knew she'd love it. I think that's one hurdle done. I'm glad she likes it because now it's three of us presenting it to Shelly Ann.
I can't wait till she sees it. She coming soon?
Yes.
on
Okay,
her way.
all right. I'm getting a flop sweat. I'm so excited. Okay.
I'm about to see the room, and my feelings are all over the place.
Are you ready?
And I'm actually gonna maybe not see that blue wallpaper. Like, I'm still in denial right now that, like, this is happening.
Now, we talked about all the clothes that were laying around the room, and you tried to put organization. You don't have to do that anymore. Are you ready?
I am. I'm nervous. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my God!
Don't pass out.
It looks like a magazine. It looks like you walked into a magazine. I don't think she knew where to look.
Even the same house.
She's squealing. You always wonder, do the tears mean she loves it or she hates it so much that she's crying? She's got to undo everything we did. But no, the tears are really tears of joy, and that's great.
Well, let's walk through it. You ready?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. First of all, Ranson, let's talk about really the centerpiece of it all, the beautiful bed.
Nice, beautiful, comfortable bed. Got you a gorgeous bed and mattress from Sears. So you're gonna sleep well in there. And then as you go around the room, you've got so much storage. Being able to go to IKEA and look for specialized components that add those secondary storage spaces, like the wardrobe, the bench, and all those areas, and then creating that balance in the room, hold it all together nicely.
Alexis has arranged your wardrobe, and the bonus of this too is there's room enough for your guy too. So you take it away.
Okay, well first let's kind of go to the main,
go to
you
the
know,
main-
stunning point
This
there.
is another feature. Ta-da!
Double closets here with the beautiful mirrors on the front.
Kidding me right now.
With the help of Solutions, I have some amazing organizational tools. We've got little bins, jewelry organizers, and then we just added cute storage bins. So some have patterns, some are just cubes, but they're really great for putting your t-shirts. Just fold them, put it in there. Honestly, you can see everything now, so I think you're gonna love wearing your
You
clothes
put
again.
some great outfits together so easily, that's for sure. You know, I don't go out very often because I'm, you know, at work. So to see her story and what she needed and to know that we launched her into finishing her upstairs, that really makes me feel good.
I have no words. I don't. This is beautiful.
That's weird for her not to have any words.
I definitely feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. No more secrets. The secret's out. I'm organized. Thank
Congratulations.
you so much.
Let her enjoy her
I really
room.
appreciate
It
it.
was fun.
How about these two, Alexis and Ranson? Great job. What's your favorite part of the makeover?
I just love the tears. I love the tears. It's so nice.
Well, you like the
reveal.
Notebook.
I like the Notebook. You know, it doesn't get better than that.
I know,
You're changing somebody's life. I love it.
I know. What about you?
It's
Alexis?
really the reveal, same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
It's nice to see after all that hard work, they love it so much, and we're making a little bit of a change in their life, which is awesome.
It's true. It really,
Yeah.
I think it lightens the load for sure. After Alexis edited Shelly Ann's closet, she wanted to show her how easy it was to put an outfit together, okay, by herself. So anyway, this is what happened. Come on out, Shelly Ann. a whole new wardrobe, but let's talk about this skirt. How long have you had this skirt?
Maybe about a year.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So you noticed that. That is fantastic.
Well, one of our favorite pieces in the closet when we were going through it, we
Yeah.
found that one. I love it because it's a statement, but she
Sure.
is always wearing T-shirts and your comfy clothes.
Yeah.
I wanted
Oh, you
just to
look so
style her
great.
dressed up.
Yeah.
She was missing a few things, so I went shopping for her.
Okay,
so I
so
wanted
this
to add
skirt
to
is-
her closet.
Oh.
So the skirt is hers and the shoes are hers.
Okay,
but
the shoes are hers too. Let's make
they're
a point of that.
gorgeous,
Those are
metallic.
hers.
So I just found her nice basics that she needed a little bit more dressy pieces.
Sure.
So that's a nice silk tank. She didn't have as many accessories as I thought, so I thought she needed a long necklace and a clutch. So just a few things to add, but yeah, you look gorgeous and happy to help.
Did you, like you're a dancer, did you want to do a pirouette in this? Or... Go for it, honey. Well, listen, I got to tell you something. It was a pleasure working with you.
Thank you
Such
so
a
much.
doll. You're such a good soul. And I thank you. Like, you can write into us, too, if you want something done. I don't know if I'm going to show up, but... But enjoy your amazing new bedroom. Thank goodness you've got a decent bed now. Okay, getting sleep. You're looking good.
Thank you
Feeling
so
good.
much. Thank you all.
Congratulations. Thanks for watching the show. Thank you, you two. Honestly,
you're welcome.
great job. It was so much fun to do. We do have to take a break. We'll be right back.
Coming up, Vijaya Silveraju shares 4 French cooking secrets that you need to share. Don't miss it.
Welcome back, everyone. Here to share the cooking secrets she picked up on her recent trip to France is Vijaya.
Hey.
How about that? And you were there for how many weeks?
For about 3 weeks.
I was watching your Instagram and I kept getting hungry because you were like doing a lot of Instagrams on food.
A lot of food photos, yeah, because that's my thing. And I'm a hungry person always, so.
Yeah. So that's no secret, but you
Yeah.
have to reveal a secret, right?
Right, I'm gonna reveal a whole bunch of secrets so
Yeah.
you can have a little bit of France in your home too.
Yeah. Now, let me tell you, look how beautiful that dish is.
Yeah, so that
What
was
is that?
very, very simple. These are homegrown tomatoes,
Ugh.
the best tomatoes I've ever eaten in my entire life.
Right.
Some olives, very simple balsamic dressing.
Beautiful.
And of course, when you go to France, you cannot not have pastries.
So you did? And I'm so glad. So no, hiding no secrets here. So what's a secret that you want to reveal right now?
This is really, really embarrassing.
Okay. That's what we're here for.
Right? When I was, I'm so nervous that I completely
Don't be nervous.
forgot. Okay. When I was in high school,
Yes.
I thought I could be a rapper. And I would write my raps on little pieces of paper and keep them in my coat pocket just in case I had to battle someone.
Do you remember any? She's nervous,
I
guys.
do.
She is very clammy right now.
I do.
If I had Matt put on like a beat of some kind, would you be able to?
Okay, so this is the one, okay?
Stand back.
Okay. Yo chains, yo bling, come on, they ain't real. Try some silver, not stainless steel. And that's it.
Good for you. I love that. Come on. That's so good.
Oh, wow.
She is really nervous about that.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, good
My
for you.
past coming back to haunt
Oh,
me.
I love
Okay.
it. I love it. You're so adorable. Okay, so let's talk about what happened in France, okay?
Right.
So you do this, so
Yes.
you don't eat a lot, right? You get this going,
Yeah,
and then
so
you
this-
want, yeah.
just a little
Yeah,
nibble
yeah.
to get things going. So something that was really popular there when you went to markets is
Yeah.
they had big vats of tapenade,
Yes.
which is an olive spread. So you can make this
love.
with green or black olives.
Sure.
Make sure you pit them. And so some black olives, some capers for a little bit of bite,
Yeah.
lots of fresh garlic, and some anchovies.
Yeah.
And I know sometimes anchovies freak
I
people
love them.
out.
I love them.
personally love them, and once you mix them in, you don't really
No.
taste them, right?
Yeah.
So you just want to give this a few pulses. And you want it to be kind of grainy in texture. You don't want it super smooth. And I'm gonna just stream in a little bit of olive oil. And easy does it. That's it. That's
good.
a super
That's
easy
good.
olive
Easy.
tapenade. You're just gonna spread it on some pieces of toasted baguette like
Nice. Beautiful. Look how nice that looks, everybody.
that. Looks like caviar.
Is that
almost,
nice?
right?
Isn't that great? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I'd stop eating right there. No, it's okay. I'll have the whole baguette.
Right?
It's okay. Beautiful.
Super easy.
another secret. Keep recipes really simple, right?
Yes.
So what do you have for us here?
So something that I noticed while I was there is that I would eat something and it would taste really complicated, but then when I would look at the recipe, it would have just a few ingredients.
Right.
So this is something that's inspired, something that I actually made while I was there.
Okay.
And it's a goat cheese pizza with honey.
Oh.
So in France, they call goat cheese chèvre, super fancy. So I'd have some softened goat cheese here, a little bit of sour cream, and I love things that are salty sweet, so a little bit of honey in there as well.
Why not?
I have some pizza dough that I just rolled out super, super thin. You can go in with a few cracks of pepper as well. And then just take this mixture, and this is replacing your pizza sauce.
So it was the fact that, even though you were in France, how complicated it tasted, but how easy it was to make with the ingredients.
It was crazy, because I would look at a recipe and it would be only like 5 ingredients, but I would think to myself, it tastes more
than
complicated.
That, yeah, because you got the salt and sweet there for
So it's a matter of using really good quality ingredients and a few of them to make a super delicious dish. So you want to spread it out nice and thin, evenly all over. Get every last. Oh, that's probably a good idea.
That's a good idea. That's the secret.
Marilyn, the sous chef, swooping in.
Swooping in. I just saw it myself. Who knew? I just saw it myself, but that's to make it easier for my friend Vijaya.
Applause from Marilyn.
Okay, so now what?
This is going to go into a 425-degree oven, just 12 to 15 minutes until it browns up.
All right.
Ooh.
Look, it's done already.
Magic of television.
Do you have wraps in your head sometimes? Do you still make up wraps
Let's
in your head?
just say that I haven't let go of the wrapping.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I bet you it's because you kind of think in wraps sometimes.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I think maybe it's like my inner gangster.
Okay, all right, so now what are you do here? You're so cute. Okay.
Going back to the wrap. Okay, so a little fresh arugula. I love the pepperiness of arugula.
Me too.
And it makes you
so
feel like
good.
you're eating a salad when you're eating pizza, so you feel so much better about it. And some prosciutto. So super thinly sliced prosciutto. And you saw how easily that came together, right?
Right. Yeah.
And you just want to sort of lay it all over the top.
Do we have time to do number 3, Kathy? Do we have time to do number 3 with the preserve? Can we? Let's do it. Okay, you do that, and I'll do this. And
Sure.
when I finish doing this, what do I do with it?
You
leave
just cut it into slices and eat it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Just that on its own.
I don't really have a secret to share, but a lot of stuff doesn't get on my plate at home because I eat it while I'm making it, okay? All right, what's up?
So the next one is to eat and consume fruits and vegetables when they're in season and preserve them if you can. So we have some plums. Plums are in season in Ontario right now, beautiful, and they're super sweet. So you want to taste your plum. If it's super sweet, you don't have to add a ton of sugar.
Right.
So I just have plums and sugar, that's it. It's gonna cook on medium-high heat until it turns into like a compote. And this is what it looks like when it's done. This gorgeous purple color, which is great with yogurt. But what you can do is you can take that same compote, and this is my last secret, Marilyn.
Okay, I'm ready for the secret.
And that is to use store-bought pastry. When I went to France, you went to the refrigerated aisle, there were tons of varieties of pastry, and they don't hesitate to use it there as a little shortcut.
So don't be ashamed.
Because you're making the filling anyways, right?
Okay, and there you go.
So in goes the compote. We're gonna decorate with some slices of fresh plum.
Okay, we're gonna taste this delicious French dessert when we come back. Stay with us, everybody. That's so good. And Vijaya and Alexis, and you made some deliciousness for us.
Yummy.
Okay, today's been all about secrets, and we found out that Vijaya's a rapper. But she made 4 dishes with cooking secrets that she really discovered in France, which is great to making our lives a little easier.
There you go.
That looks so good. So this is the what? The decadent plum tart.
Plum tart, 3 ingredients. Plums, sugar, and puff pastry.
Right, and now it's ready. You just popped it in, and there you go. How long does it stay in for in the oven?
It's 400 degrees for 30 to 35 minutes.
Wow,
you really want that puff pastry to crisp up, get nice and golden brown.
Okay.
And you want those plums to caramelize.
Boy, that looks good.
And look at the piece I got.
For it to cook.
Thank you.
You're most
know
welcome.
what your favorite is.
Okay.
I look for
Thank you to all my guests. Remember, I don't keep a secret. secret, okay? So never tell you, always. Thank you so much. All of the Jaya's recipes are on Marilyn.ca. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you for sharing your secrets. Bye.